inflicting death with 1,000 torpedoes on me slowly while I can't do anything. I can literally not see them, and I am unable to detect them at all. So we don't want that kind of a situation either. So obviously we will be working on those things, but it's a question of first testing the core of the system and then seeing what still needs to be done, rather than having a full design that's ready to go. That's also the reason why we're showing this in this kind of state at Gamescom and even to the press. Ideally, we'd like to show a much more polished version, but because of the need to be able to start testing, we need to make it public now, so that we can give it to people and they can tell us what they think and what it feels like, and that they can provide us with the data that we need to see those behaviors. Cinematically, the feeling is alright, is good enough to show to people, because you have the hydrophone, you have the hydrophone ping that looks amazing, which is still not a final VFX design, but it already looks really cool. At least to me it does. And
yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So obviously people are, because this is a stream in Germany and stuff, people want das Boot. So when are you going to implement U96? If you keep, you're faster than me, Evan, and if you keep driving away from me, I might never ever be able to actually shoot you.
That's your problem. I have a mission here. I'm sinking an Alba.
So we also had that question about capping. So Submarine will just be able to cap when it's basically not fully submerged, correct?
That's the current setting. In the previous iteration, what we tested, you could cap when you're fully underwater, for example.
Okay. And what else do we have? Can submarines get hit by CD plates?
Yes, when they are at periscope depth or on the surface, of course they can.
And that's true for all armament, correct?
Yes, although you have to consider the penetration mechanics as they interact with water in the game, so obviously shells slow down. It's not that submarines have any... Oh, you didn't.
I may or may not have crosstalked you.
Oh!
Oh!
What?
Lucky!
What an evil man.
Because they're homing, you can launch one at a right angle and one at a left angle,
yes,
and they'll converge around.
Yes.
I just discovered this just now, and it's amazing.
Yes, and you can technically, if there's a... Hello, my friend. No, you don't. What was I saying?
So...
Oh, really?
I have been detected.
It's not going to be the way you're supposed to play submarines. Submarines are going to be all about positioning, almost exclusively positioning. If you mess up your positioning, if somebody spots you, that's half of your plan already gone. And I will try to stop looking at my screen, you cheater.
No, I'm just just because I'm seeing right now. So if you can see, let's switch. So what Evan just did, he launched his torpedoes, and he's now pinged me, which means that these torpedoes are going to be, they're going to come looking for me, right?
Yes.
But you can also see that I immediately got a display, and I know there's a cachalot class submarine there, and these homing torpedoes are going to do their absolute best to hunt me, and you can see them actually turning into me, but destroyers are quite nimble. So just because you've pinged and you've managed to home does not mean that you're automatically going to win versus a... Oh, no. Here's the circle, and it's close enough this time to get in.
They can't see my screen, actually.
So if you I will cut to your screen in just a second, right? So he's watching me. He knows I'm close, right? But I'm going to get in this circle now, which means I get a second
scenario
circle.
that I don't want.
So this is now as long as I manage to follow this path, the circles are going to keep getting smaller, and I'm gonna narrow down where he actually is. And you can see now we have the water bombs being launched, and I am indeed causing floodings. And I got a circle again, so I know where he is. He's back there. So I overshot him. Didn't manage to kill him in my first run, but I did 7,700 hit points of damage, and he's almost dead.
Obviously, the stuff that people saw on my screen, the explosions, those are still from the Halloween event. Those are not the final effects. And nice try, but no, those are not going to hit me. Although if I surface now, they would hit me.
It's really cool to see them whiz past from below.
Yes, right?
actually.
It's really cool to see them from the other side.
And I really